Today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts as we build the Outlands Explorer Station from Battle Systems right after this. Hey everyone, Sam here from the Tabletop Hub, your one-stop shop for all things tabletop, and today we're taking on another tabletop build, this time with the Outlands Explorer Pack from Battle Systems. Now I've featured some of Battle Systems terrain before, and equally some of you have recommended their terrain to me, but honestly I had been slightly apprehensive about checking them out. You see, Battle Systems terrain is all made out of thick card, and while it has a degree of durability, it's hard to fight against that immediate little voice in your head that goes, yeah, but it's still card though. The Outlands Explorer set looked like it would be right at home with both my Fallout Wasteland Warfare games as a Brotherhood of Steel or Enclave checkpoint, as well as my Strontium Dog games as a Galactic Outpost. Plus for £9.99 it was priced well enough to sway me into taking a stab at it. Now if you're looking for an in-depth tutorial on how to build this terrain, Battle Systems actually have already made one, which I used a couple of times when building this terrain myself. I'll be sure to leave a link to that down in the video description. But I decided to start off with the crates as they seemed the easiest to put together, and they were. But I came across my first little issue. Sometimes when slotting the pieces together you can come across quite a bit of friction, or they'll just stop halfway through. You don't want to continue forcing it because it will rip up the card. Make sure you're actually pushing down completely vertical and not at an angle. And if that still doesn't fix it, separate the pieces and very gently, very carefully, very slightly widen one of the pieces and it should slot together fine. The crates I thought were a great job and a nice little piece of scatter terrain. The only thing I can see myself doing is actually gluing the lids onto the crates to seal them. I don't see myself ever needing inside the crates, and I know for a fact that those lids are something that I would definitely lose. The dome was the piece that I had the most trouble with. So once you take it out of the card sprue that it arrives in, you're meant to carefully slightly bend the joins so that it will fit inside the little ring that holds it in place. I actually ended up ripping the dome slightly when bending it, and that completely screwed me over. No matter how much I tried, I could not get the dome to fit in that little ring and stay there. Now this isn't the fault of Battle Systems, it's kind of my own fault for ripping it, and I should have been a bit more careful. But the watchtower went together like a treat and is definitely my favourite piece out of the whole kit. The only thing I may do, which I likely do with the whole kit, is taking some glue to the joins or to some of the pieces just to seal it all together and secure it. Now you don't need to do this. Everything that I put together aside from the dome is tightly secured, and it's just for those pieces like the crates that have loose parts like the lids and perhaps the dreaded dome to keep it in place. So what do I think of this kit? Well, I actually like it. I'm going to be using it on my tables. The only thing I don't like about it, and you can probably guess, is the dome. It's not because I wrecked mine, it's actually because of the little boundary that's used to hold it all together. For me it was just a pain to try to get it to stay in there. With regards to the durability, there is no reason why this terrain won't last just as long as MDF terrain on your tables if you treat it with the same care and attention. There is a certain allure with MDF terrain, I will admit, but the benefit here with Battle Systems terrain is that it's ready to go right out of the box. You don't need to glue it all together, you don't need to paint it all up for it to be ready for the tabletop. If you want to check out this kit, I will of course leave a link to it down in the video description. Thank you to Battle Systems, of course, for sending this over to me to check out here on the channel. But until next time, I hope you're all having a great week, and I will of course speak to you all soon.